Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the Great War, Total War. Today we have a Russian invasion of the Ottoman Empire. Myself playing as the Ottomans and Pixelated Apollo playing as Russia. Now you guys are still smashing that like target of 200 likes. The previous battle we hit over 400, which is absolutely amazing. So please do keep that up. Let's keep getting over 200 likes for these episodes. You guys seem to love, guys and gals seem to love the Great War content. I know I love putting it out. So, this scenario, I could have sounded a little bit dodgy then. This scenario, we have the Russian invading somewhere in the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans are kind of forming a fairly defensive position. So we've got some conscripts walking up to see what's about in the woods today. Because Pixelated Apollo does like using his trench gunners if they have them in their roster. Now, look at these fellas. I had to pick the Ottomans today because they have camel riders. So I have legions of camel riders going into battle. We'll have to see if they can actually do any damage. But here we have the camel cavalry just doing some scouting, and they come across an assault infantry unit, and it looks like they're getting absolutely decimated. The poor camels. So they get off one shot before they all frickin' die, which is very unfortunate. So here we go, more camels going in. They look kind of crazy. Legions of camel riders going in for the attack. Huzzah! Rout the assault infantry. Go, camels! Go. Oh my god, they look freaking... So they're still charging them down, which is amazing. Awesome. So, but no, the camels appear to have got trapped by Russian hussars. So it's cavalry versus camels. Who will... okay, I think the camels are actually getting decimated here. Yeah, poor camels. Anyway, let's see what's going on in the other oh my god, area of conflict here. We have the conscripts firing into what appears to be a unit of Russian assault infantry. We did limit each other to one unit of heavy howitzers each because they are quite OP. As you can see, they're smashing down into the trenches. This is my defensive line. And it appears my Nellies, or my camel Nellies, are being destroyed. So, one last huzzah for the camel riders. That guy is... What the frick is that guy doing? No fear. No fear. No fear. And they just get mowed down, which is kind of what you'd expect against the Imperial Guard. So the Hussars actually lost quite a few men against the camels, so good for them. They'd probably lost some men taking shots from the rifle infantry over here. So that's kind of holding the flank here, along with a machine gun, which is firing at will. We do have several units stationed to try and hold this flank at bay. Where's my house gone? Oh, it's over here. For you. So the conscripts are still actually holding a line at the minute, so good on them. But they're just firing into the ground though, so let's just ignore that. So this house is going to get absolutely swarmed. I think he's sending in 4 units to try and take me out. So we have Imperial Guard, Imperial Guard, Imperial Guard, and 4 units of Imperial Guard going for this flank. And it's being held by, well, I don't think my best unit, rifle infantry. So they go pouring in. I'm using my artillery to try and take out the men. What I should have done is actually targeted the building and actually sacrificed my unit for 4 units of theirs. Uh-oh. So yeah, I didn't actually realise this was happening. I didn't realise he was targeting this building. He saw that I'd garrisoned it, so I guess he's just going to try to... Yeah, so there we go. An entire unit has been absolutely decimated by their heavy howitzers, which leaves this flank open to attack. So I figured he... I don't know why. I don't know why I figured Pixelated Apollo would go down this way, like just straight at me. But it appears he's not going to. He's going to have some Russian infantry firing from the woods. Take a little screeny. Screeny weenie! I shouldn't be this hyper for less than... It's like not even 9 AM this morning. But I've kept these units here. Oh god, they're still taking fire. So in an effort to just try and hold the main line. But oh my god! These trenches are not safe. So I had the machine gun. And this is when I really should have started firing with my artillery. So he really is softening up the trenches. Almost like a creeping barrage tactic. Although I'm taking out a lot of his men here with my howitzers, although they're only conscripts. So he's sacrificing the conscripts to send his main bulk around the flanks today. But waiting in the woods I have some Imperial Guard. Aha! Weren't expecting that, were you, Pixie? So as you can see, the balance of power is still somehow in my favour, despite having lost a fair amount of units. But here we go. My rifle infantry exchanging fire with their conscripts. Okay, over here my machine gun is firing at their Imperial Guard. Or are they just having a... Oh no, they're just chilling out. Look to your right, guys. Look to your right. Oh, God. There we go. Oh, never mind. Howitzers still firing. Rifle infantry firing heavily into the conscripts here. Just look at the devastation this battle is reaping in the countryside. So the Imperial Guard exchanging hand to hand with the conscripts. Mr. Pixie Poo does indeed very much like charging in. So my units have been softened up quite a bit here. And I didn't really need this many units kind of fighting on this flank. So you're going to see me start to divert men to help protect this flank against the... in fact, they're already firing. So they've become wise to the Russian attack. The Imperial Guard, that unit was pretty much wiped out now. Which is good news. These units trying to go around to the flank and engage my trench gunners. In fact, you can see earlier in the battle I ordered them to do a grenade attack. Instead they ran forward, thought they were in range and just chucked it along this and formed this very straight line of grenades. Which is great. Okay, so over here we've routed some conscripts. Oh great, conscripts have been routed. But the Russians, as you can see, they're starting to form an envelopment around my trench line. This is not good news for me, not good news at all. But the rifle infantry firing into their positions. So there we go, the light infantry taking some fire. But here we go, they have really come around this flank and they can just fire into anything that they want. So I do have men trying to fire back, but without their trench lines they are susceptible to a lot more fire. They are still in the woods, however, so they do have a good chance. Oh. Oh. I say they have a good chance. But now are they being attacked hand to hand? I think they're being attacked hand to hand. But yeah, the trench gunners have gone running in. But this is a fairly tight battle, as you can see. Like, the balance of power is still in anyone's game at the minute. I've actually sent my general in to try and keep some men at bay, because I saw that they could just, like, fire a will at my general. So he's not going down without a fight. The artillery is still firing at whatever they can. We have this flank pretty well protected at the minute. They do have the high ground up here. The light infantry charging in. 2 units of light infantry against 2 units of rifle infantry. And my morale is going down quite heavily with this unit. So, despite him enveloping me, I'm still not that outnumbered. Unless he sends those conscripts in. Which he's firing into my position, so he's firing into my rear here, into probably the rifle infantry. Let's see how my general's doing. My general actually managed to pull out. Good for you for pulling out. And I'm actually sending my artillery to try and fire on their positions, but I think the range is too long for them. Or too short for them. So as you can see, it's almost like a circle around my position now. I didn't protect my flanks very well. My general's trying to get out of there. Still exchanging fire with the light infantry. Can't really see each other, so not really taking any out. Okay, so my stormtroopers firing into the conscripts here, going over the top. But at this stage, as you can see, the balance of power is now out of my favour. I mean, I could still... There's a chance I could still win this, though. So don't count me out just yet. So the light infantry starting to lose a few men here. Still trying to fire with my artillery. And the artillery actually routed a unit of, is that Imperial Guard? So good on them. But as you can see, like, my defensive line has been absolutely bombarded to, well, a bog, essentially. I was going to say to shit, but I didn't want to swear, but I just did, so never mind. This is still a tight battle. I don't know where my general's gone. Oh, General? Where actually has he gone? Is he dead? Did that come up? Did I just ignore that? I think I might have ignored that. So I think my general has fallen from the battlefield. Or is that him over here? Nope. Aren't I a fantastic commander? Losing my general. But as you can see, my men are running out of ammo. They're getting bombarded by artillery. I think my general's just left the battle. Somehow. Oh, okay, yeah, he's got mowed down. There he is. Dead general. So with that, the Ottoman position has pretty much fallen to the Russians now. And pretty much all my units are now routing from the field, so they'll probably be taken as prisoners. And there we go. So everyone's now starting. Everyone's gone. No chance for me to win this now. I think I have one unit of rifle infantry left. And yeah, they're gone too. So good game to pixelated Apollo. So let's take a little look at the battle results. Once it comes up that I've lost. At least. Yeah, there we go. So, I killed 740. Pixelated Apollo killed 781. I lost 2,146. A lot of friendly fire. Oh, God. And he lost 1,830, so not as much friendly fire there. So, Camel cavalry got 100 kills. Let's just move on from that. They didn't do too well. My heavy howitzers, 387. Machine guns only got 53 kills. Rifle infantry did pretty well across the board. Snipers, 3 kills, so they're pretty much useless. And yeah, there we go. General even got 11 kills. Flamethrowers, I had a unit of those. They just died, so I didn't get to use those. So there we go. Another great war battle on Great War Sunday, so be sure to leave a like, spread these battles around, leave a comment and all that jazz, and until next time everyone, I bid you a very, very good day.